What's the
what you
I remember in 2000 it was in Oakland, and I went to the All-Star Saturday, and Vince Carter was in the dunk contest, and that was my first time like being a part of it, and it was crazy with Steve Francis and Vince Carter and all those guys. So that's my best memory.
how you like West on 2-point contest?
I got my money on West. I mean, he got a shot. He don't jump. It's consistent. Lead the league in threes. I think that's a safe bet.
What's your feeling on Lamar? What is Lamarcus's return and decision to put off surgery? What does that mean to you guys?
I think it meant everything to our team. That was the ultimate example of somebody putting themselves to the side for the sake of the team. And since he's come back, our team has started going back in the right direction. Obviously, with him being our best player and contributing the way he has, been playing the way he has, it's been really helpful to us.
He was originally ruled as out, flat out was going to have the surgery. Did he talk to you at all? Did he talk to other teammates?
No, I thought he was out, and before we played the Wizards, I walked off the court from shoot-around, and I turned around, and he was out there working out. So that's how I found out he was playing.
Have you seen his game affected at all? Is he not using his left as much?
No. He's been actually killing more than he was before. So.
From what you've seen from Rose so far, how do you think he's bounced back? Obviously playing with him a lot this summer to where he's at.
From the games that I've seen, he's played well. I mean, everybody has something to say about everything that he does. You know what I mean? But he's dealt with some injuries, and I think it takes time. Every game that I've seen, like I said, he's played well, but it takes time. When you have that much time away from the game, it takes time to get it all back.
Why do you think he is such a lightning rod? Like you said, every move he makes is under the microscope.
I'm not sure. Maybe he's a huge star, for the game of basketball. So everybody just expects him to be the MVP Derrick Rose right away after he's dealt with some injuries. And I think he'll be that guy. It just takes time. He's not Superman. You can't expect somebody to deal with those type of injuries and just automatically snap back into being, who they were.
What's the best?
I can't say that 2000 helped me get here, but I think it really, at that age, it made me realize what I wanted. Just seeing all those guys down there and, doing the jam session and stuff like that and being able to meet some of them and get autographs, it was something that I'd never forget. And I think just being a part of that and seeing those guys up close and seeing how much fun they were having and, seeing Shaq down there and Kevin Garnett down there, it was like, I think this is what I really want to do. And if anything, I think it helped me mentally with, as far as what I really wanted to do.
And given your path to get to the All-Star this year, does it make it sweeter for you? Do you appreciate it more? Or do you go in still saying, I'm going to kill these guys now?
I appreciate it the same. I think if I felt like I didn't earn the right to be here, then, maybe I would think otherwise. But I feel like I earned it. I earned a spot on the team, and I'm here because of that.
What's the most interesting or funny trash talk you've heard so far?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to trash talk like that. I mean, guys don't really trash talk to me. They don't really. I don't say much to people, so they don't. Don't nobody just come off talking crazy to me.
Damian, down the road, if you were looking at free agency, what could a team like Philadelphia do to make itself attractive to you and bringing other free agents in?
To me, well, I don't know what they could do for other people, but there's nothing for me. I wouldn't. I'm happy where I'm at. But I think I like Michael Carter Williams. He's a big point guard. He can defend. Good playmaker, good rebounder. I think that's a good start. I don't think it's unattractive to people.
Damian, can I ask you a quick question? I'm from the UK, so please excuse me. I want to ask you about Joel Freeland. And,
that's my guy.
He surprised a lot of people about he was a bench player, then he was starting, then he got injured. Tell us a little bit about what you think of him as a man and as a player.
I mean, as a man, he's a great dude. A lot of time that I spend at the practice facility when I'm getting shots up or if I'm getting in the cold tub or getting a lift in, he's usually the person that I see. And, we sit in the locker room and we talk, and, he's a great dude, a great guy for our locker room, a great guy for our team. He does whatever the team needs, and he's one of those guys who has a lot of ability. You see it in practice, how well he plays in practice and pickup games. But he sacrifices some of the things that he's capable of because he knows what we need from him. And, it takes a great person to do something like that.
Can I ask you one more question about him? Because he came from a team called Solent Stars in the south coast of England. I just wonder whether he ever talks about his past to you, or you know much about his past.
I asked him, some questions. I remember our rookie year when we first came to Portland. He was like using slang like me. Like he was saying like yo, and like he was talking to us how we talk to each other in America. And I kind of asked him about it. And he was like, yeah, I played with a bunch of Americans in my last team, and he was telling me like he got that from them. So I mean, just stuff like that.
When you were coming up, did you pay much attention to Kobe, and what were your impressions as a kid?
I was a huge Kobe fan. I was a Golden State Warriors fan, being from Oakland. But we never made the playoffs, so when it was playoff time, I was a Lakers fan. So, I was definitely a huge Kobe fan.
Anything you noticed about him in particular, or stuck out in your mind?
Just that he wanted to be the guy to do it for his team. Anytime it was a close game, he just had that killer instinct. And you could see it out there when he had missed 5 shots in a row, and then the 6th one is the biggest shot of the game, and he'll take it and make it. So. Just stuff like that.
Do you have any special memories of Kobe Bryant? When you get the season, what the players made, or they?
I don't know. I think it's a mentality that could be developed. I think some guys just enjoy that part of the game. And I was a kid. Before I walked away from a court, I would count down and always make the game-winning shot. I had to make it before I left the court. So. That's just something that I've always enjoyed. I'm not sure you can say they're born, but I think it's a mentality that can be developed.